Hi, good evening and welcome to Flex and Flow on the 3D Leisure at Home page with me, Louise. Hope we're all okay this evening. So I'll just wait for a few moments for everyone to join me live. Hi. So if you are using a mat today, it needs to be sideways on, like my mat. If you're not using a mat, you might want to grab a towel, or if you're happy on the floor, that's okay. All right, so we'll just hang on for a few moments just to get a few more people. Apologies about my interesting looking contraption on my arm. I'm starting chemotherapy tomorrow because I've got breast cancer. So today will be my last class. So I've had my PICC line fitted. This is my new best friend for 5 months. I've got to have it here permanently now. So yes, apologies. I have ordered some cuffs to cover it from Amazon so it doesn't look too scary, but they haven't arrived yet. So I'm hoping they arrive tomorrow because it's too hot to wear sleeves at the moment. I'm sorry. So try not to look at it. I'm sorry about that. Okay, guys, if you've not done my class before, Flex and Flow, it's a combination of Pilates and yoga. I'm going to take some lovely stretching and some meditation and relaxation at the end of the class as well. So if you have got any injuries or any issues, just listen out for the options throughout, particularly if you've got any knee problems, ankle problems, lower back, anything like that. It's your body, it's your workout, so just do as much as you feel comfortable. I did get married on Saturday, so I've got loads of cards and balloons up, so hopefully that doesn't distract you too much. I didn't want to take them all down. So let's get going. If you want, you might want to grab a cushion or a pillow or a yoga block if you've got one to pop under your head for some of the Pilates face exercises, or a rolled up towel or whatever. You don't have to, it's entirely up to you. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to start standing this evening. So if you're using your mat sideways on, or a towel. So bare feet for this class, no shoes. All right, let's start with the feet nice and wide. I'm just going to start my timer just so I don't get too carried away. Bending the knees, pushing the knees out, tuck your tailbone under and lift through the chest so the spine is long. We're just going to inhale and scoop up the energy, and today we exhale and push forwards. And again, inhale to scoop it up and exhale to push away. 2 more. Inhale to scoop up and exhale to push away. 1 more. All right, semicircle side to side. We twist through the waist. So inhale and exhale. Bending alternate knees, rotating through the waist. Looking over to the side as you rotate. 4 more. Right arm rises all the way up, side reach over, all the way up, and release. Left arm, take a little knee bend as you inhale, rise up. Exhale, side stretch over. Breathe in to lift, breathe out to lower. Back to those breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, push forward and push your knees out in line with the middle toes. Inhale to scoop the energy and exhale to push away. Keep pushing the knees out, sinking deep into the legs to warm those big muscles up in the legs and the bottom. Semicircle side to side. We inhale, exhale. Twisting through the waist. Eye gaze follows the fingertips. Nice and smooth with the movements. 2 more times. Step your feet hip width apart, arms reach overhead, body swings down and up. We exhale, inhale to rise, breathing out and in. So squatting back at the bottom, knees in line with middle toes. Just relax through the head and neck, through the spine. 2 more. Hold it at the top. Lift the heels and test the balance. We lift, then slowly lower with control. Lift and lower. So as you lift the heels, lock in the ankles, making sure all 10 toes stay on the floor, and we're not letting the ankles roll outwards. Holding it up at the top, palms face me. Left arm drops down slowly. Switch and change. So we breathe in as we take a 2-way reach. We breathe out as we change. Inhale to reach. Exhale. One more on each arm. Back to the side bends, right arm. Inhale. Exhale as we side stretch over. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to release. Other side. Inhale to rise. Exhale as we side stretch. Breathing in. Breathing out. A little bit quicker. Let's go. We go. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And out. Change sides. Inhale. Exhale as we go directly sideways. 2 more times. Moving that body in a lateral direction. Arms out for balance. Draw the belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to lift one knee. And inhale to lower. Changing legs. Now try not to lift or shift the hips. Leg up. Straight in front. Keeping those hips level and square. Right leg lifts. Now start to circle the ankle. Have a look down at the foot. Just gently glance down and make sure you're doing a true circle, not a semicircle. Change direction. Just breathing in and out in your own speed. All right, ankles stay still. Arms reach overhead. Deep breath in to prepare. Breathing out as you open, arm and leg to the side. Inhale, come to center. So we're coordinating the breath with the movement of the arms and the leg. 2 more. Exhale to open, drawing the belly button in. Inhale to center. 1 more time. And release. Shake out the shoulders. All right, other side. Arms out. Take that balance on the other leg. Start to circle. If your arms and shoulders are aching, take the hands overhead and clasp the hands, or grab a wall or a piece of furniture if you need to. Change direction, opposite way. Just keep breathing in and out slowly. All right, ankles still. Arms reach overhead. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to open to the side, keeping the hips square. Inhale to center. 3 more. Option, toe on the floor to steady your balance if you need to. 1 more time. All right, back to those body swings, down and up. Here we go. Exhale and inhale. Breathing out and in. Really curving through the spine, mobilizing right through the vertebrae, through your hips and knees, through the shoulders. Hold it up, lift the heels. We lift and lower with control. Now, if you find that you're clunking your heels down, slightly bring your body weight on your shoulders slightly forwards. Draw the abdominals in, and that should help you with your balance and your control. 1 more time. And release. All right, shake yourselves out. If you need a quick drink, grab one now. Feet together in mountain pose. Eye gaze straight forward towards the tip of your nose and on in the distance. Rolling the shoulders back. Checking you in a neutral spine, so you're not overarching, but you're not tucking under. You're in your natural position. Deep breath in to rise to extended mountain pose. As we exhale, forward fold, nose to knees, bend your knees slightly. Relax the head and neck. Inhale to rise all the way up. Now squeeze your bottom, lift your eye gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, release. 1 more time. Here we go, adding on. Inhale to rise. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale as you flat back extension. Hands to the shins, lift the chest. Exhale and fold. Hands to the floor. Step or jump your feet wide into a wide leg fold. Toes forwards or slightly turned in. Now relax the body down. And you can either hold it here or you can hold onto your elbows and you can pendulum swing side to side in ragdoll pose. Relaxing through the head, through the neck. All right, stay into center, fingertips towards the floor. Bring your left hand to the center midline of the body. So wrist under shoulder. Rotating, placing your right hand on your back and eye gaze down to the bottom hand on the So the lower body is square and we're rotating through the upper body only. If you want more, as you inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, if you can, lift your eye gaze up to that top hand, using the bottom hand on the floor to press against and create more rotation through the spine. Release down, replace your hand. So right hand directly in the midline of the body, left hand to the lower back. Inhale, and as you exhale, you're really rotating your shoulders and your chest, keeping the eye gaze down to the bottom hand. Now, option to stay here, or if you want more, as you inhale, lift that left arm up, and as you exhale, you're pulling the arm up and back behind you. This is a little bit painful for me today, but never mind. You've got to keep mobile, they say keep moving. Nice deep breaths, trying to keep the hips as square as you can, rotating upper body. And release. Back to that pendulum swing in ragdoll, holding onto the elbows and side to side. If you don't like it, just keep your hands down and pull the crown of your head towards the floor. All right, arms to the side. Inhale to rise all the way up. Now squeeze your bottom and lift to a baby back bend. Exhale, step or jump your feet together and shake out. All right, we're going to turn ourselves to face the short end of the mat now. Step to the front of your mat if you've got a mat. You can stay facing me if you're just on the carpet or on your floor. So either feet together or feet hip width apart. Let's start with a basic sun salutation. Neutral spine, eye gaze forwards. Inhale to rise to extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, nose to knees. Soften the knees and lift through the belly. Inhale to flat back extension. Hands to the shins, lift the chest. Exhale to forward fold. Front leg steps back. Inhale. If you're not facing the side, just use one leg, doesn't matter, as long as you alternate. Exhale, step back to down dog. Now breathe in as you roll into plank position. Drop your knees for round one and breathe out as you lower slowly into crocodile. Draw the belly in. Lift up halfway to baby cobra. Chin down, long neck. Tucking your toes into downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, guys. So breathe in. As you breathe out, your front leg rises. As you exhale, square your armpits and shoulders, but allow your hips to open. Stepping that leg through into lunge. If you need to use your hand to help, that's okay. Forward fold, feet together or hip width apart. Inhale to rise all the way up. Now squeeze your bottom and lift your collarbones more into a baby back bend, spinal extension, and exhale to release. Second side, I'm going to do it facing you in case you're not sure. Inhale to rise. Exhale as you forward fold, nose to knees, and lift the belly. Breathe in as you flat back extension, hands to the shins, lengthen the spine. Breathe out as you forward fold. Opposite leg steps back into lunge. Inhale, heart is high. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back to down dog. Breathe in as you roll into plank position, either on the toes or the knees. Breathe out as you lower with control into crocodile. Arch up to cobra, or if you want more, lift to upward facing dog. Hips are off the floor in up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, your back leg rises into that three-legged dog. Square your shoulders and armpits, but allow your hips to open. Step that leg through. Use your hand to help if you need to. Forward fold, feet together or hip width apart, nose to knees. Inhale as you rise. Now squeeze to a baby back bend. And exhale to release. One more time on each side. Inhale to rise. See if you can lift the collarbones a little bit more. Exhale as you fold and lay your chest onto your thighs. Breathe in, flat back extension, lengthen the spine. Breathe out as you fold that body, relaxing head and neck. Front leg steps back, deep breath in, into lunge. Exhale, hands flat, feet hip width into down dog. Breathe in as you articulate through the spine into plank, now either on your toes or your knees. Breathe out as you lower with control, drawing the belly in. Cobra or up dog, shoulders away from ears. Tuck your toes, exhale as you lift to down dog. Breathe in, prepare. Breathing out, front leg rises. Take another breath in and out. Square the shoulders and armpits. Keep kicking that leg high. Stepping that lifted leg through between your hands. Forward fold, feet together or hip width apart. Knees soft and lift the belly. Inhale to rise. Squeeze to baby back bend. Exhale to release. Last time on the other side. Here we go. Inhale to rise. Use your breath to get warm through the whole body. Exhale, forward fold. Can you get your chest closer to the thighs? Inhale, flat back extension. Exhale as you forward fold. Deep breath in, back leg, long lunge, heart is high, fingertips are light. Exhale, step back to down dog, hips up, heels towards the floor. Breathe in as you roll through your spine, one vertebra at a time, toes or knees, lower down with control, tucking the elbows in. Lifting to baby cobra, cobra or up dog, your choice. Tuck your toes, exhale into down dog. Breathe in to prepare, breathing out, back leg rises to three-legged dog. Now take another inhalation and an exhalation as you square your upper body and kick that leg higher. Take that foot between the hands. Use your hands to help if you need to. Forward fold. Deep breath in to rise. Now can you back bend that a little bit further? Squeeze your glutes. Exhale to release. Alright, shake yourselves out. Grab yourself a little drink if you want one. It's quite humid today. Well, it is where I am anyway. Alright, hopefully we're nice and warm now. So we're going to go into some strength postures now. Also working on flexibility, of course, because most yoga postures work on a little bit of both. So, when you're ready, turning your right foot out, left foot forward or slightly inwards, squaring your hips to the front. I'm going to start off with a triangle pose today. So lifting the arms out. All right, when you're ready, right arm reaches, tipping directly sideways. So reaching and reaching. When you can reach no further, then you reach down, body going directly sideways. Eye gaze up if possible. Or eye gaze forwards or down if that's more comfortable. If you need to, you've got the option of bending the supporting knee if you really need to, or just keeping your triangle slightly in a more shallow position rather than creating a deep triangular position. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to reach up with that top arm more, squaring your rib cage round to the front so you're not letting the body twist. Couple more breaths, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Inhale to rise. As we exhale, sink into warrior two, right knee bends. Eye gaze can either be over the middle finger or it can be forwards towards me. Pushing your knee out, knee directly over the ankle. Option if you want more, to lift that underneath heel, locking your ankles firmly. Today we're going into joyous warrior. Inhale to rise, scooping up the energy, and as you exhale, sink deeper into the legs. Back little toe, grounded on the floor. Eye gaze lifted, collarbones lifted, and surrender those shoulders away from the ears. Who's got half a centimetre lower in the legs? I know you all went down there, even if you were doing it on demand. Sun warrior, stay in the joyous warrior. Inhale to lift, exhale to C-shape through the spine, keeping the arms in that C-shape V. So the arms are curved and extending through both sides of the ribs. And release, turn the toes forwards, breathing in, breathing out, wide leg forward fold like we did earlier. We're not doing a twist this time. So pull the crown of the head and the forehead towards the floor. If your head goes down easily, walk your feet a little bit closer together. Challenge yourself that little bit more. Arms to the side, inhale to rise. Exhale, take the hands to the lower back, lift the chest, baby back bend, squeezing your butt cheeks. And release. All right, other side. Left toes turn out, right toes forwards or slightly in if you prefer. Squaring the hips exactly to the front. Arms are out. Inhale, left arm reaches, shift your hips, shift your ribs. When you can reach no further. Exhale, tip directly into your triangle pose, going sideways. So square your bottom rib cage, eye gaze up if possible, or if not, eye gaze forwards or down. You're aiming for 2 straight legs eventually, but if you need to bend the underneath leg to start with, that's okay. Couple more breaths. Inhale as you reach up, and as you exhale, see if you can pull that arm open through the chest and pull it back a little bit more if possible. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale to rise, exhale to sink into warrior 2, left knee bends. Make sure your knees directly over the ankles. If you need to adjust your feet and go slightly wider, that's okay. If you want more, lifting that heel, locking the ankle, and making sure the ankle isn't rolling outwards. Back little toe firmly grounded to the floor. Choose your eye gaze over the fingers or forward to me if you want to see what's going on. As you exhale, can you go a little bit deeper? You're aiming for this thigh to be horizontal if possible rather than diagonal. So depth is what we're aiming for. Joyous warrior. Inhale to lift up the energy, palms up. Exhale as you sink. And making sure your hips stay open so you're not rotating at all. Sliding the shoulders away from the ears and still creating that deep leg position. Power and strength in the lower body, lightness in the upper body. Use that breath. Keeping the arms in the same joyous warrior position. Inhale to lift. As you exhale into sun warrior in that little C shape. Creating length through the underneath rib cage so you're not collapsing, sinking into that front knee. Two more breaths. And release, coming all the way up, turning the toes forwards. One more time into your wide leg fold. I'm bringing my feet a little bit closer to challenge myself. Hands to the floor, relaxing the head down. Now if you want to, you can hook your first 2 fingers around the big toe, pulling the crown of the head down. Or you can hold onto your ankles, or you might want to walk your hands through the middle of your legs. Your choice. And when you're ready, inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, step or jump the feet together. All right, shaking yourselves out. Bringing it down onto the floor now. So I'm going to do some seated twists now. You've got choices I'm going to give you, so it's up to you. If you do want to turn your mat, if it's more comfortable, or turn away, I'm just making sure you can see me. So, crossing over your left leg, foot goes across the other side of the knee. If you don't like it, keep it on this side. So you're going to turn towards the leg that's bent, hugging the leg in. Hand behind you. We're going to inhale and lift, and as you exhale, looking over the back shoulder. If you want more of a rotation, a deeper stretch through your glutes and more rotation through the spine, tuck this leg in, cross this foot over, anchoring your big toe, Still twisting the same direction. Both sides of the bottom grounded into the floor. Pregnancy option is always to twist away from the leg. Think about lifting up tall through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, twist that a little bit further. So twists are really rejuvenating for the spine and really, really good for us in functional movements in everyday life so that we don't injure our back. We don't twist enough. And release, changing sides. So extend the legs out, this time right leg crosses over, or the other side if you want to. Hugging the leg in towards you. Using your back hand behind you, we lift the chest, and as we exhale, we look over the back shoulder. If you want more, bending this leg, tucking it in, cross this foot over more, anchoring your bottom, anchoring big toe. Nice deep breath over that back shoulder with the head. And keep lifting up tall through the tip of the spine, through the head, through the neck. 2 more breaths. And release. All right, we're going to bring it into our Pilates section now. So you may want to grab a yoga block or a cushion or a pillow or a rolled up towel or a hoodie if you want to, but you might not, you might be okay without. So what we're going to do it, start on our hands and knees today. You might need the cushion or the block for the bit on our back, which we're going to flip over in a moment. So hands and knees, hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Draw the belly in. From here, to walk your hands a couple of steps forwards, and then drop your hips slightly so your body's in a diagonal line. What we don't want to do is arch the back and let the body just relax and the belly hang out. Now you can either stay on the knees, or if you want more, tucking your toes and extending the legs. So you're in a plank on your knees or your toes. We've got alternate knee drops down. We drop front knee and back knee. So drop and lift, drop and lift. Breathing out, breathing in. Exhale, inhale. Keep going, guys. If anyone's got wrist problems, you may want to do this on your elbows and forearms into a hover. It's up to you. If you're on your knees, you reverse it other way. So you lift and drop, lift and drop. Keep going. Now be mindful of the position of your back so you're not curving or hunching the shoulders. Stay in that neutral spine position in a diagonal line. 4 more times. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to crouch back, bottom to the heels. Exhale to come forwards into your plank. And again, so inhale to crouch back. Exhale to come forwards. Option is on the knees. Inhale to crouch back. Exhale to come forwards. Drawing the belly in. Imagine you've got a corset around your middle. And release. Flip onto your back. This is where you might want your cushion or your block or your hoodie. Here we go. Now lifting the legs all the way up. Imprinting your spine down. So push your back down to the mat. Draw the belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to drop one leg. Breathing in. Breathing out with control. Chin to the chest. Anybody with back problems, you've got the option of bending the knees, tapping your toe on the floor if you need to. If anybody wants a challenge, lift your head and shoulders into an abdominal scoop position, drawing the belly button in towards the spine, and imagine you've got a belt or a corset around the middle, keeping that belt or corset engaged, but don't hold your breath. Option to pop your cushion or your block under your head if you want to. Slowing it down. We inhale for 2 and exhale as we lower with control. Breathing in and in, breathing out. Now you can stay with alternate legs or you can do 2 legs together if you want the challenge. And again, so breathing in to rise up, breathing out to lower. If you need to gently support your head with one hand, you can. Elbows are wide. Or grab your pillow or your towel or your hoodie, place it under your head and neck, or lower your head on the floor if you prefer. So the legs are working the lower abdominals. If you've got your head and shoulders lifted, working through your higher abdominals. Into a bicycle twist, hands by the head, elbow to knee, 3 times. 2, 1 more, stop and hold. And again, 3, 2, 1 more and stop. Option to bend the knees, tap your toe on the floor if you need to. So working through the obliques and the waist as well as the core abdominals. Rotating as much as you can through your upper body. 1 more. Back to the leg raise and drop. So inhale, exhale to lower. So either with your head and shoulders down, give yourself some light relief, or you can lift the head and shoulders up. Starting with single legs, option to bend the knees if you need to. One more time, you're going to go back to that slow speed. Inhale to lift up, exhale to lower down, drawing the belly in. If you can, zip up your pelvic floor if you can find it. If you want to go for 2 legs, do it now, or stay with single legs. Exhale to lower with control. Anybody with lower back problems, don't do 2 legs, stay with singles. 1 more. Back to the bicycle twist, hands by the head, 3 twists, 3, 2, 1 more and stop. Let's have the breath. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out as you hold. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 4 more times. If your back is arching and lifting, bend your knee, tap your toe down. Really important that you work at your own level. It's your workout, it's your body. 2 more times. 1 more time. We're going to move on to the back. So opposite part of the core, the back. Heels by your bottom, feet hip width apart. We hip bridge all the way up and then lower down slowly. So feet hip width apart, drawing the belly in at the top, making sure the back doesn't arch. If you've got something under your head, take it away now so your head is on the floor. Stay at the top, hold it there, squeeze your bottom. Front leg lifts. We lift, extend, bend the knee, lower the foot to the floor. Change legs. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. And again, we lift, extend, bend, and lower. 1 more set, guys. Keep squeezing your bottom up, hips up to the sky. And lower. We lift, extend. 2 more times. One more time. And release, rolling down, knees in, roll yourselves up. Onto your hands and knees again, into swimming. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Draw the belly in, long spine. Inhale to prepare, exhale to reach, opposite arm to leg. Inhale to lower, change sides. Exhale to reach, inhale to lower. And again, drawing the belly in, try not to let the back arch. And again, so breathing out, extend, thumb on top, arm to shoulder height. 1 more time. Into a box plank, tuck your toes and lift your knees about 4 to 6 centimeters off the floor. Rock your body weight slightly forward if you can, draw the belly in. If you start to shake, that's a good sign. Hold it there. You should feel it in your legs, your arms, your core. 4 3, 2, release. Back to the opposite arm to leg. Exhale to reach. And inhale to lower. And again, breathing out to reach and extend. Inhale to lower. So this exercise is about length and extension rather than about height. One more time. Back to that box plank. Tuck your toes. Let's go. Lift the knees. If you can, rock the weight forwards over the arms a little bit more. Long neck, eye gaze slightly down, but without dropping the chin. Hold it. 8, 7, 6. Is anybody shaking yet? 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and release. Drop your knees, sit back and stretch. Bottoms to the heels, reach your fingers forwards. Alright, onto the hands and knees. Tuck in your toes, inhale. Exhale as you lift to down dog. Then walk in your dog. Pedaling alternate heels down. Stretching through the backs of the legs, calves and hamstrings. Just pedaling your own speed, don't worry about the rhythm of the music. Bending alternate knees, pressing alternate heels down. We're going to do some work on the hip flexors, opening through the hips now. Both heels pressed down, hold. Eye gaze towards the belly button, body weight even on your hands and your feet. 2 more breaths. Alright, bending your knees, taking your back leg into swan or pigeon pose. Now, pushing your foot away from the body if possible. So push your heel forwards. Squaring your back hip towards that front heel if possible. If this is too much, you've got the option of coming to 90-90 with the legs if you prefer. So try and square those hips. If you want more, you're going to extend that posture. Walking yourself forwards and relaxing. Now make some micro adjustments, tiny adjustments to the posture so you feel a better stretch through your front butt cheek, through your hips. It might just be by slightly rotating or slightly shifting your weight forwards or back or to one side or the other. Alright, rising up. We're going to come into a quad stretch. If you don't like it, stay where you are. Bending the back knee, reaching round for the foot or the ankle, squeezing your heel into your bottom. Option, if you're in 90-90, bring your hands behind you, tilt your tailbone under, squeezing your bottom, and feel that stretch through your quad and your hip flexor like this. So if you're with me, if you want more, you can come into mermaid. Hooking your elbow into the foot, reaching overhead, clasping the hands, or not, your choice. Try and square your shoulders to face the side wall. If you lose your balance, just catch it again and try again. And release. All right, coming to the other side now. So, either 90-90 or swan or pigeon. So in body balance, we tend to call it swan. In yoga, it tends to be called pigeon. Squaring the hip towards the front heel. And if you can, push that foot forwards away from the body to challenge yourself and get a deeper stretch. If you want more, extend that posture, come forwards. Again, taking little adjustments, or maybe a little rock side to side or forward and back, just so you can feel a little bit more stretch through your front glutes, front hip. Nice deep breaths. Rising up, again, quad stretch or stay where you are. If you're in 90-90, bring the hands behind you, squeezing your bottom, tilting your tailbone under. If you're here with me, you might need to tuck your foot in slightly closer towards you. Quad stretch if you can. Reaching round for the back foot. I'm not going to be able to hook my foot in, I don't think today, I can try. Or you can come to mermaids, I don't think I better try in case I'm worried about knocking it. So your choice, or you can stay, your choice. Oh, I've got cramp in my toe. Loads of options there. If you want to stay in quad, if you want to have a go at mermaid, please do so. I don't want to knock my pick line just in case. It is cling filmed over, well it's not really cling film, something that looks like cling film. And release. Alright guys, soles of the feet together facing me. Hands to the ankles or shins. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, nose towards toes and just relax. Relaxing through head and neck. Slowly rolling all the way up. And just placing your feet in a comfortable position. So we're going to move on to a modified half lotus now. Picking up your left foot, flexing the foot ankle strong. This is our last bit of hip opener work. Crossing that leg over on top. If you don't like it, you can cross that foot over on the shin or just cross your foot in front in a cross-legged position. So try and push the knees down and outwards, rotating right through those hip joints. We're going to twist, we're going to bend, towards the leg that's on top or in front. So right arm lifts, inhale. Exhale as we side stretch over. I'm going to hold for a couple of breaths. You're aiming to get the elbow to the floor, but don't worry if you're not there. Squaring the rib cage. Eye gaze can either be down or forwards or up to the top elbow, whatever feels good for you. I like to look up to the elbow. Helps me to stay square with the ribs and the body. And release. Opposite arm, keep the legs where they are. Inhale to rise, exhale to take it over. Now dropping both sides of the bottom down to the floor, anchoring them firmly. Nice deep breaths. Inhale to rise, exhale to release. All right, opposite side. So when you're ready, take hold of the right foot, flex the foot so ankle is strong, crossing over into modified half lotus, or come on the shin or in front if you prefer. Anchoring both sides of the bottom and the sit bones firmly, pushing the knees open, lifting through the chest, squeezing shoulder blades together behind you. Nice deep breaths, in and out through the nose. All right, bending towards the leg that's on top. So inhale to lift, left arm. Exhale as you side stretch over. Aiming to get the elbow towards the floor if possible, but don't worry. Choose your eye gaze and square the rib cage round to the front. Release, opposite arm, inhale to lift, exhale as we side bend over. Squaring the ribs again, choose your eye gaze and your eye line, whatever feels good for you. Inhale to rise, exhale to release. Bringing yourself onto your back, bringing the knees into the chest. Taking a little gentle rock side to side. Make sure you've got nothing under your head now. All right, extending the legs up, pointing the toes. As you exhale, flex the feet, push your heels up to the sky, and really, really feel that length and extension through the backs of the legs, through your hamstrings. Pull your toes back more to get a little bit of a stretch through the calves as well. And release. Opening the knees, soles of the feet together, reaching arms overhead, holding onto the elbows. Chin to the chest into extended butterfly. Just let the weight of the knees fall open. And just breathing into your ribcage. I'm going to take a couple of minutes of relaxation and meditation now. So you can either stay in this position or you can move yourself to somewhere more comfortable. You might want to extend your legs, bringing the arms down, palms up, and let the feet fall out into corpse pose. Or you may want to take your feet wide with the knees bent and let the knees fall in. Either hands wide, palms up, or hands on the belly. This is especially good if you've got any lower back problems. Or you may even want to roll onto your side or into a seated position. So when you're ready, just closing your eyes, find that comfortable position with the body, and just allow yourself some time to relax. Time to switch off from reality. Time for yourself, just some me time that we all deserve. So just closing your eyes, just allow the body to feel heavy and weighted. And just allowing your breath to become your anchor and your focus. So follow your own breath as you inhale and as you exhale. Breathing as slowly and as deeply as you possibly can. We tend to breathe in a shallow manner in our everyday life. So sometimes when we breathe in a deeper way, we might start to feel a little bit dizzy or lightheaded. It's completely normal, so don't worry. It helps to really relax through the mind and the body. When we breathe, circulating that breath all the way around, allowing the muscles to completely relax. Trying to keep your mind open as much as possible. Just let the thoughts come and go in and out of your mind. Inhaling positive energy and exhaling anything negative from your mind, from your thoughts, but also from your body. So if you've got any muscles that are aching slightly or anything that's feeling a little bit tight, just try and allow that tension to drain away, leaving your body feeling more positive and energized. Just start to bring your awareness back to your breathing again. Feel the belly rise and fall. Feeling your lungs and your ribcage expand and contract. Keep your eyes closed and just start to bring some gentle movement back into the body. Maybe wiggling the fingers and toes, maybe circling the wrists and the ankles in both directions, slowly and gently. If you're seated or on your side or kneeling, stay exactly where you are. If you're on your back, you might want to stretch out into a full body stretch, and then maybe bring the knees in to the chest and take a gentle rock side to side. When you're ready, just roll yourself onto one side of the body and open your eyes, become aware of the space around you. Wherever you are right now, gently use your arms and your upper body to push yourself up to a seated position and just sit with the legs somewhere comfortable, wherever's good for you. Turning the palms of the hands up to the ceiling, breathing in, lifting up tall through the crown of the head, and breathing out, just sliding the shoulders away from the ears. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Let's add the arms. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. One more time. Breathing in. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Take a little bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this evening and for all the classes that I've taught on the 3D Leisure at Home page. This is my last class today because I'm starting my chemotherapy tomorrow for my breast cancer, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be feeling on the treatment. I'm going to be losing my hair, various things. So I'm not allowed to actually teach in gyms at the moment either because of the risk of COVID. So yes, I'll still be exercising myself keenly, but just as and when I'm having good days and feeling okay. So the wonderful Naz is going to be taking over this class from next week. You'll be in safe hands with her. You all know Naz, so she'll be taking over. Thanks so much for all your support and joining all my classes. I've really enjoyed spending time with you, even though I've not actually seen you. But thanks, guys. And I will hopefully see you again at some point. All right, take care. See you at some point in the future. Thanks, guys.